In a league filled with towering giants, elite athletes, and generational talent, few have captured hearts, minds, and headlines quite like Luka Doncic. He wasn't born in Los Angeles, New York, or Chicago. He was raised thousands of miles away in Slovenia, a country with fewer people than most NBA cities. And yet this young prodigy has taken the basketball world by storm, a teenager who dominated grown men in Europe, and then walked into the NBA and did the same thing. This is not just a story about basketball, it's about brilliance, pressure, passion, and pure magic. This is the story of Luka Doncic, the Slovenian Assassin, or as fans know him, Luka Magic. 1. Early life. The prodigy from Slovenia. Luka Doncic was born on February 28, 1999, in Ljubljana, Slovenia. From the moment he could walk, he was surrounded by basketball. His father, Sasha Doncic, was a professional player and coach. His mother, Miriam Potterbin, helped nurture Luka's maturity and composure far beyond his years. At just 7 years old, Luka picked up a basketball, and it was instantly clear he was no ordinary kid. His youth coaches in Slovenia recall a boy with court vision far beyond his peers. He could pass, shoot, read defenses, and lead a team before he even turned 10. By age 13, Luka left his home country and moved to Spain to join the legendary Real Madrid basketball club. A child alone in a foreign country, living without his parents, but focused on one goal, becoming great. And what happened next was nothing short of historic. 2. Dominating Europe. A teenager among men in Europe, Luka Doncic wasn't playing against kids his age. He was facing grown men, experienced professionals, many of whom had NBA experience. But Luka didn't just survive, he dominated. At 16 years old, Luka made his debut for Real Madrid's senior team. At 18, he was named EuroLeague MVP, Final Four MVP, and led Real Madrid to the EuroLeague championship. Think about that for a moment. Before he even turned 19, Luka Doncic had conquered the second-best basketball league on the planet, and not as a role player, but as the best player on the floor. Europe had seen greats before: Dirk Nowitzki, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili. But Luka was different. He wasn't a future star. He was a star already, and the NBA was watching. 3. NBA arrival. Silencing the doubters expanded. When the 2018 NBA draft rolled around, Luka Doncic had already built a resume stronger than most 25-year-old professionals. He was a EuroLeague MVP, a Final Four champion, and had played and dominated at the highest levels in Europe. But in the United States, there was still doubt. NBA scouts questioned his athleticism. Pundits on talk shows said he was too slow. Some labeled him a system player, benefiting from European ball movement, but not built for the fast, physical, highlight-heavy NBA. They wondered, could he defend elite guards? Could he create his own shot? Could he survive a league that eats young stars alive? So despite all his success, Luka slipped to the 3rd pick in the 2018 NBA draft. He was selected by the Atlanta Hawks and almost immediately traded to the Dallas Mavericks in exchange for another young guard, Trae Young. It was a trade that would reshape the future of both franchises. From day one in Dallas, Luka made his presence felt. He wasn't trying to prove the doubters wrong, he just played his game. With poise, with joy, with precision. In just his first season, he averaged 21.2 points, 7.8 rebounds, and 6 assists per game. He recorded multiple triple-doubles, something rare for a rookie. He controlled the tempo of the game like a 10-year veteran. He hit step-back threes over elite defenders. He dropped no-look passes across the court as if time was in slow motion. And beyond the numbers, Luka had a feel for the moment. He had that thing, the rare superstar trait where you just know something special is about to happen when the ball is in his hands. He won Rookie of the Year, but the truth is, he didn't look like a rookie at all. Veteran NBA players, including LeBron James, Damian Lillard, and Kevin Durant, praised his IQ, creativity, and fearlessness. It was clear. Luka wasn't just some European kid with hype. He was a problem. And the doubters? They vanished. Quickly. The critics who said he couldn't hang in the NBA were forced to admit what the world had just witnessed. Luka Doncic was not only NBA ready, he was already one of the best players in the league, and he was just getting started. 4. Luka Magic moments. When time stands still, if you've ever watched Luka Doncic play, you've seen it. That moment when everything slows down. The ball in his hands, the defender scrambling, the clock ticking, and then a step back, a floater, a bullet pass. Something only Luka can see, and even fewer can execute. Luka's Game 4 buzzer beater against the Clippers in the 2020 playoffs? Iconic. His 60-point triple-double against the Knicks? Unbelievable. His battles with the Suns, his cold stare after sinking a dagger three, it's all part of the legend. He's not the fastest, not the highest jumper, but his brain, his body control, his rhythm, it's all surgical. It's magic. Luka Magic. Fifth legacy in the making. Still just getting started, Luka is just in his early 20s, and yet he's already accomplished what many NBA stars dream of. Multiple All-Star selections, all NBA first-team appearances, historic playoff performances, franchise leader status in Dallas. But Luka isn't chasing stats. He's chasing greatness. He's fiercely competitive. He talks trash. He fights for every rebound, every possession, and every offseason, he adds something new to his game. More strength, better defense, improved conditioning. The scary part? He hasn't even hit his prime yet. 6. The Slovenian Assassin mentality. What makes Luka different isn't just his skill, it's his mentality. He's not afraid of pressure. He embraces it. He wants the ball in the biggest moments. He wants to crush your team. He's humbled but fearless, joyful but ruthless, young but wise beyond his years. International basketball isn't easy, but with Slovenia, Luka has gone toe-to-toe with giants, leading his country to deep Olympic runs, upsetting powerhouses, and proving that greatness knows no borders. He doesn't just play the game, he owns it. With poise, pride, and precision, he's an assassin in sneakers, and he does it all with a smile. The future of the NBA, Luka Doncic, isn't coming. He's here. The boy from Slovenia, who once played on half-empty courts in Europe, now owns the brightest spotlight in the NBA. He's rewriting what it means to be a point guard. He's redefining how international players are seen. And he's carrying the hopes of Dallas and a new generation of fans with him. Will Luka win a championship? Will he be an MVP? Will he go down as one of the greatest of all time? All signs point to yes, because Luka Doncic isn't just special, he's legendary in the making. This is the era of Luka Magic, and we're all just lucky to witness it. Final words. If you enjoyed this NBA deep dive into the life and rise of Luka Doncic, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more legendary stories, and drop a comment below. Is Luka the future face of the league? Let us know your thoughts, and tell us which player you'd like to see next. Until next time, this is 94 Feet Breakdown, signing off.